The illusion of there's always tomorrow. You've heard it 1,000 times, maybe even said it yourself. I'll do it tomorrow. There's always more time. I'm not ready yet. It's the most dangerous lie we tell ourselves. Because it sounds so harmless, so hopeful. It makes us feel safe. Like we have control. Like the future is waiting patiently for us to catch up. But here's the truth. Tomorrow doesn't owe you anything. It doesn't wait for you to be ready. It doesn't pause while you hesitate. Tomorrow is not a promise. It's a possibility. And if you keep putting off your dreams, your goals, your life, tomorrow might never come the way you expect it to. Think about every time you said, I'll start tomorrow. How many tomorrows have passed you by? How many mornings did you wake up and find that the chance you wanted was gone? The opportunity that could have changed everything slipped quietly away because you weren't ready to act. We live in a world obsessed with planning, preparing, waiting for the right moment. But the right moment rarely shows up like a gift. It shows up like a test. And if you're not ready to take it, it disappears. That illusion that you have endless tomorrows is what keeps you stuck. It's what holds your dreams hostage. It's the wall between you and the life you want to live. Because while you wait for tomorrow, life is still moving. Your health is changing. Your relationships are evolving. Your chances are vanishing. You're not promised the sunrise of another day. You're promised nothing but this moment. And this moment is all you ever really have. So stop waiting for tomorrow. Stop telling yourself that you'll be ready next week, next month, next year. Because when you finally feel ready, it might be too late. Start now. Imperfect, scared, unsure, but start. Because the only thing worse than failing is never trying at all. There is no time like today. There is no life like this moment. And if you keep chasing tomorrow, you'll miss the only chance you truly have. The one you're living right now. The cost of waiting. Waiting is one of the most dangerous traps in life. It feels safe, comfortable, like you're just pausing, preparing for something bigger. But waiting is actually losing. Every moment you wait to start, to speak up, to chase your dream, you're slipping further away from what you want. Time doesn't stand still for anyone. It doesn't care about your fears or your excuses. It moves forward, relentlessly, unforgivingly. And when you wait, you pay a price. You pay in moments lost, in chances missed, in years you can never get back. Think about it. How many times have you told yourself, I'll do it later? Maybe you waited for the perfect conditions, the perfect mood, the perfect plan. But perfect is a lie. Perfect is the enemy of action, and waiting for it only means waiting to lose. The cost of waiting is silent but brutal. It doesn't shout. It doesn't bang on your door. It whispers in the form of regret. A regret that grows louder with every passing day you do nothing. Imagine your life as a river. Every moment you wait is like a stone sinking in the current. You lose that stone forever, just as you lose your precious time. And when you look back, all you see are those missed stones, opportunities you dropped into the river of time, never to be found again. Waiting steals your courage. It steals your momentum. It convinces you that delay is harmless, when in reality, it's the slow death of dreams. No one ever got closer to their dreams by standing still. No one ever found success by hitting pause. The only way forward is to move, to act, to risk failure and pain. Because those who wait are left behind, while the world keeps moving. Ask yourself, can you afford to wait anymore? Can you afford the price of another moment lost? Because the cost of waiting isn't just time. It's your future. It's the life you want to live, slipping through your fingers, one silent second at a time. Fear, the silent time thief. Fear doesn't always scream. It doesn't always come crashing like a wave. Sometimes, fear is quiet, soft, invisible. The kind of fear that settles like dust in the corners of your mind, unnoticed but deadly. This fear steals your time without you even realizing it. It makes you hesitate. It makes you doubt. It makes you press pause on your life. The moment you begin to dream, fear is waiting. It's the voice that whispers, "What if you fail? What if you're not good enough? What if it's too late?" And instead of moving forward, you freeze. You tell yourself you need more time, more preparation, more confidence, more courage. You wait for that perfect moment, but that moment never comes because fear is not about what will happen. Fear is about what might happen. It's about imagining every possible bad ending, every failure, every rejection, every disappointment so vividly that you convince yourself inaction is safer. But here's the cruel truth. The more you wait because of fear, the more time you give fear to grow, the more it tightens its grip on your mind and your heart, until one day you realize that fear hasn't just stolen your time. It's stolen your life. Look around you. How many people are living small lives because of fear? How many dreams have died quietly in the shadows of what-ifs and maybes? How many brilliant ideas, talents, and potentials have been buried under layers of hesitation? Fear is the silent thief of time because it convinces you that waiting is safe. But waiting because of fear is the most dangerous gamble of all, because time lost can never be recovered. And dreams delayed become dreams denied. But there's a way out. You don't have to let fear control your clock. You don't have to wait until you're fearless to begin. In fact, the strongest people aren't those without fear. They are those who act in spite of it. They wake up every day knowing the monster is there, but choosing to move forward anyway. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the decision that something else is more important than fear. What's more important than your fear? Your dream? Your family? Your peace? Whatever it is, hold on to it. Let it pull you through the darkness. Because every second you waste waiting for fear to disappear is a second stolen from your life. Time is your most precious currency. Don't let fear rob you blind. Choose to move forward, imperfect, scared, uncertain, but moving nonetheless. Because that movement breaks the chains fear uses to hold you back. And with every step, you reclaim the time that fear tried to steal. Your life is too valuable to let fear dictate your timeline. The clock is ticking. Will you let fear win, or will you take your time back? The power of now. We spend so much of our lives chasing the future, waiting for the right time, the right moment, the right circumstances. We tell ourselves, when I have this, then I'll be ready. When that happens, then I'll start. But the future is a shadow, always just out of reach. You can't hold it, control it, or predict it. It's a whisper that promises much, but delivers little. The only moment you truly have is now. Now is not just a word, it's the most powerful force in your life. It's the one thing that exists for certain, the one thing that cannot be taken from you. Every choice you've ever made, every path you've ever taken, began with this moment, right now. And every dream you want to realize, every change you want to make, depends on what you do in this moment. There is no magic waiting in the future. There is no perfect later when everything will fall into place. There is only this moment, raw, alive, waiting for you to act. And the power of now is in your hands. Because no matter how small the action, a single word, a single step, it moves you forward. It breaks the cycle of waiting. It shatters the illusion that you need more time, more permission, more certainty. Think about the times when you lost yourself in the past or got lost worrying about the future. How did it feel? Heavy, confused, paralyzed. Now, think about the moments when you focused fully on the present. How alive did you feel? How clear was your mind? How much energy did you have? The power of now is the power to choose, to decide that no matter your fears, your doubts, or your circumstances, you will act, you will move forward, you will live. Because waiting for the perfect moment means giving away your power, but embracing the now means reclaiming it. The life you want is not a distant dream. It's built in this moment. One choice, one step, one breath at a time. So don't wait for the future to begin. Don't wait for permission or validation. Start here. Start now. Because the only time you have, the only real time, is this moment. And if you lose it, you lose everything. Breaking the cycle of procrastination. Procrastination is a thief. It steals your time, your energy, and most dangerously, your future. But it doesn't come dressed like a criminal. It arrives softly, disguised as comfort, as rest, as harmless delay. I'll start tomorrow. I work better under pressure. I just need a little more time. These lies wrap around your mind like chains. Chains that keep you stuck in the same place day after day, while life slips through your fingers. But here's the harsh truth. Procrastination is not about laziness. It's about fear. Fear of failure. Fear of judgment. Fear of not being enough. It's the quiet voice in your head telling you to wait, to hesitate, to hold back. And every time you listen, you fall deeper into the cycle. Breaking that cycle isn't easy. It requires courage. The courage to face the discomfort of starting imperfectly. The courage to fail, to fall, and to get back up. The courage to say enough to the excuses that have held you captive. But breaking free starts with one simple step: action. No matter how small, no matter how flawed, action creates momentum. It shakes the foundations of procrastination. It proves to your mind that you're not a prisoner of delay. You are the master of your time. Imagine this: a wheel stuck in the mud. The harder it spins in place, the deeper it sinks. But when you finally push it forward, even just a few inches, the whole wheel begins to turn. That's what breaking the cycle feels like. You don't need motivation to start. You need movement. Start where you are. Start with what you have. Start even if you don't feel ready. And with every step forward, you'll find the excuses lose their power. The fear fades. The heaviness lifts. Procrastination is a battle fought moment by moment. And the only way to win is to start winning those moments one at a time. Remember, the future you dream of is waiting on the other side of your action. But it won't wait forever. So break the cycle. Start today. Because every moment you waste procrastinating is a moment your dreams slip further away. The pain of regret versus the pain of action. Life will make you face pain. There's no way around it. Pain is part of growth, the unavoidable price of becoming who you're meant to be. But here's the choice you have to make every single day. Do you want to carry the pain of regret or the pain of action? Regret is the heavy, silent burden that haunts you in the quiet moments. It's the ache in your chest when you look back and realize the chances you let slip away. The dreams you abandoned, the words you never said, the risks you never took. Regret is a pain that grows worse with time. Like a wound that never heals, only festers. It whispers to you in the night, reminding you of what could have been. On the other hand, there's the pain of action. The sweat, the struggle, the fear you face when you push yourself out of your comfort zone. The stumbles, the failures, the rejections. That pain is loud, but it's temporary. It's the pain that means you're alive, moving forward, fighting for something greater. It's the pain that sharpens you, molds you, and shapes your destiny. Most people avoid both. They avoid regret by avoiding action, but in doing so, they bury themselves in a deeper regret. The truth is, you cannot escape pain. It will find you no matter what, but you can choose which pain you carry. Would you rather feel the sharp sting of effort now, knowing it's building your future, or live with the dull ache of what if, for the rest of your life. Pain of regret is a slow poison. Pain of action is a fast burn that leads to growth. The brave choose action. They embrace discomfort because they know it's the only path to freedom. So the next time you hesitate, remember this. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Choose the pain that moves you closer to your dreams, not the pain that keeps you trapped in the past. Your life depends on it. Small steps, big changes. We often think change has to be huge, a massive leap, a dramatic break, a sudden transformation that turns everything upside down overnight. That's a lie. Change doesn't come in giant leaps. It comes in small steps. The quiet decisions you make when nobody is watching. The tiny habits you build, one after another, day by day. The small efforts that seem insignificant in the moment, but over time, they stack up. They compound. They become the foundation of a new life. Think about it like planting a tree. You don't see the growth right away. For months, maybe years, the roots spread deep under the surface, unseen. And then one day, suddenly, the tree stands tall, strong, unshakable. That's how your progress works. It's invisible at first, slow, frustrating, but every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Every time you choose action over comfort, you're watering the seeds of your future. The world celebrates instant success. That's only the final chapter. The real story is in the quiet grind, the daily commitment to show up, even when it's hard. Because small steps lead to big changes, and big changes lead to a life you never thought possible. Don't wait for a sign or the perfect moment. Start with one small step right now, because the journey of 1,000 miles always begins with a single step. Your future is created by today's decisions. Every great life, every powerful story begins with a choice. A single decision made in the present moment. You might think the future is shaped by fate, luck, or grand events beyond your control. But the real truth is far simpler and far more powerful. Your future is created by the decisions you make right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when conditions are perfect. Right now, it's the choice to get up when the world is still asleep. The choice to say no to distractions and yes to your goals. The choice to keep going when every part of you wants to quit. These moments might seem small, insignificant even, but they build the bridge between who you are today and who you will become tomorrow. Every choice matters. Every action sends ripples through your life. The path you walk is paved by the sum of your decisions. The ones you make when no one is watching, when you're alone with your doubts and your dream. Think about the last time you made a decision that changed your day. Maybe it was choosing to work on a project instead of scrolling your phone. Or deciding to speak up instead of staying silent. Or simply choosing to believe in yourself when the world doubted you. Those choices are powerful. They are the building blocks of your future. But the hard part is this: you can't control everything. You can't predict the outcomes or guarantee success. All you can do is control the decisions you make today. And if you consistently make decisions that align with your dreams, your values, and your growth, your future will reflect that. On the other hand, if you give in to distractions, excuses, and fear, your future will reflect that too. It's your responsibility, your power to choose wisely. The good news is, every day is a new opportunity to decide, to course correct, to change direction. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have all the answers. You just have to make a choice to move forward. Because your future is not some distant fantasy. It's the natural result of the decisions you make right here, right now. So ask yourself, what decisions are you making today? Are they building the life you want, or are they holding you back? The future is waiting, but it's not coming for you. You have to build it with every choice you make. Make them count. How to reignite your passion. Passion is the fire that fuels your dreams. It's the spark that lights the darkest nights. But over time, that fire can fade. Life's challenges, disappointments, and distractions can smother it until it feels like nothing more than a dying ember. If you feel your passion slipping away, you're not alone. Every person who's ever chased a dream has faced moments of doubt and burnout. But the good news is, passion can be reignited. It can be brought back to life. The first step is to remember why you started. Go back to that original spark, the moment when your dream was new and exciting, when it made your heart race and your soul sing. Reconnect with that feeling. Next, surround yourself with inspiration. Find stories, people, and places that remind you of what's possible. Feed your mind with ideas and energy that uplift you. Then, take small actions. Even the smallest steps can create momentum. Write a sentence, make a call, create a plan. Movement fuels motivation, and motivation fuels passion. Also, allow yourself grace. You don't have to be perfect or have all the answers. Passion isn't about burning out quickly. It's about sustaining a flame over time. Remember, passion is a cycle. It ebbs and flows. When it's low, it's a signal to rest, reflect, and renew. When it's high, it's your signal to move boldly forward. Most importantly, believe in yourself. Trust that your passion is worth fighting for. Because when passion returns, it doesn't just light your path, it illuminates the world around you. Living fully before it's too late. Life doesn't send warnings before it takes away chances. It doesn't ask permission before moments slip past. Time moves forward, steady, relentless, unforgiving. Too many wait for the right time to live fully, to chase dreams, to say the words that matter. But the truth is, there is no perfect time. There is only now. Every moment you hesitate, you lose something you can never get back. A chance, a smile, a breath of fresh air that could have changed your entire day. Living fully isn't about reckless abandon. It's about presence, showing up for yourself and others with your whole heart. It's about embracing joy and pain alike, knowing both are parts of a rich, meaningful life. It means saying yes to new experiences, even when fear whispers, stay safe. It means forgiving yourself for past mistakes, so you don't carry them like chains. It means daring to dream, to fail, and to rise again. You don't have unlimited time. Your days are a finite gift, and if you keep putting life off until later, you risk waking up one day with a heart full of regret. Imagine looking back and realizing you missed the best parts of your story, not because they were far away, but because you never chose to reach for them. So, start living fully today. Not tomorrow, not next year, right now. Speak the words you've held back. Chase the dreams you've pushed aside. Love with all you have, even when it's scary, because living fully is the greatest act of courage you can give yourself. It's the only way to make sure that when the final moment comes, you have no regrets. Only a heart bursting with memories lived, moments treasured, and a life well loved. Don't wait until it's too late. Live now.